Welcome into this beautiful poker room. We have it all to ourselves. Grab yourself a drink and perch yourself up on the rail as we talk some Wingman Poker. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for another installment of Wingman Poker Presents On the Rail. I am your host, Michael Furley, a.k.a. Amazing Spidey, a.k.a. Magnum PU. And I would like to thank you all so very much for joining me today on the felt. All right, Railbirds, in this show, we'll be picking up the start of the action for the 2025 Wingman Poker Tournament number 2. So pour your favorite drink, grab a snack, nestle in, and join me on the rail. Just a quick reminder of our tournament setup. This is a short stack semi-turbo tourney. We start out with $1,500 in chips, and the blind levels do increase every 20 minutes. There are opportunities, however, to earn incentive-based add-ons in $250 chip increments. We also have an opportunity for one rebuy per player within the first hour of play. Our tables max out at 8 players per table. All right, now for the tournament at hand, the Wingman Poker Tournament number 2 for the 2025 season. In this tournament, we had 8 players filling up one table, and the top 2 players would earn themselves a payday. All 8 players did RSVP. Thank you very much. So they all earned themselves a juicy $250 incentive-based chip bonus. All right, now with that all being said, let's take a look at our seat assignments for the tournament number 2 of Wingman Poker League season. All right, these are the seating assignments for our table in tournament number 2 of the 2025 season. Here in seat 1, we have Gerhard W., the Austrian assassin. In seat 2, we have Kory J., a.k.a. All the Way. In seat 3, we have yours truly, Michael F., also known as Amazing Spidey. In seat 4, we have Scott H., Mr. 300. In seat 5, we have the Scorpion Queen, Alicia M. In seat 6, we have Jurassic Jordan. In seat 7, we have Diane W., the Mother of Dragons. And rounding out our table in seat 8, we have Chris M., a.k.a. the Scorpion King. All right, guys, let's get out to the table. Let's get ready to shuffle. Shuffle up and deal. All right, our blinds are at 25 and 50. We are in the first blind level of the tournament. This is the hand number 3, actually, of the tournament. Our dealer is in the top left corner, Amazing Spidey. Small blinds, top left, Mr. 300. Big blind is the Scorpion Queen. First act will be Jurassic Jordan, who quickly folds. Now it's over to the Mother of Dragons on the right end of the table.
First of all, pocket nines, you're still going to have that other nine came out. Like, you only need one.
She makes the call, and it's over to the Scorpion King. Looks down at an ace, queen offsuit. He's going to raise it up, puts 175 in the pot, and we get a fold from the Austrian assassin and Kory J, a.k.a. All the Way. Now it's over to Amazing Spidey, who looks down at a suited 9-10 of hearts. He verbally makes the call, but he doesn't throw in the right amount. He only throws in 50, not realizing that the bet's been raised already. So he is committed verbally, so he's going to have to put that 175 in to keep on playing. After he does so, the pot's at the 475. A quick call from Mr. 300. Our pot balloons up to 625. Now it is over to the Scorpion Queen, who also makes the call, and she puts in another 125 to make it 750 total for the pot. A fold from the Mother of Dragons. We have 4 players going to the flop. 750s in the middle. Keep in mind, we start out with only $1,500 in chips, and this is the third hand of the night of the table. Let's see here. So we have our flop comes out 9 of clubs, ace of spades, 3 of hearts. Amazing Spidey gets a pair on the first card, but he is topped by the Scorpion King, who has the pair of aces. First act here will be Mr. 300, who looks like he makes the check. And we have a bet here of 425 from the Scorpion King. Pots up to 1175. Amazing Spidey is the short stack at the table right now, as he lost a decent-sized pot to open out the tournament.
The Daytona.
With second pair in that big bet, this is either a get out of the way or a potential shove here, as calling will just bleed you dry. The action is over to Amazing Spidey on the top left corner. He does have a pair of nines, backdoor flush draw.
Something. Yeah. That's what they call it. I was like, ooh, Jim doesn't know. Wow.
Oh, he's going to shove it. He goes all in, puts his last 775 in the table, and we get folds from Mr. 300 and the Scorpion Queen. It is now over to the Scorpion King. Will be 350 to make the call.
Everyone else folded?
Yep. 775.
He's thinking about what could Amazing Spidey have? Two pair, an ace king. Did he get a set of threes? He already called to raise. Oh, we got a cat loose on the table. Amazing Spidey sends the house cat onto the table to try and distract the Scorpion King. Maybe get him off this hand. Will it work?
775 on top, right?
The Scorpion King thinks it's a raise of 775, not realizing he's only 350 to make the call. Once he realized that, he quickly makes the call. Amazing Spidey's all in, pots up to 2,300. He's going to need a 9, 10, or runner hearts. Here comes the turn after they expose their cards.
Fuck, I have two pair trips. Backdoor. Oh.
The 8 of hearts comes out. Amazing Spidey now has more outs. Now he has a 9, 10, or any heart. It's about a 22% chance to catch here. He is still well behind. It was even further behind when he put the money in the middle. It's going to be a lucky card if he can pull this one out. Or will the Scorpion King force Amazing Spidey to rebuy?
Catch it, I deserve it.
Here comes the river. The 10 of spades comes out. Amazing Spidey gets one of his 11 cards to hit, and he is our first river donkey of the evening. Lucky gets one of the cards he needs to stay alive. Gets a nice pot of 2,300. Scorpion King is beside himself. Handled it very well, as he could only swallow his frustration on that one. Not fair to the Scorpion King. Lucky for Amazing Spidey, but we play from here. Our blinds are still at 2,550. Our dealer is the Scorpion Queen on the top right of the board. Small blind, Jurassic Jordan. Big blind is the Mother of Dragons. First act to be the Scorpion King, who does fold, as does the Austrian Assassin. A call from Kory J all the way on the left end of the table. Now it's over to Amazing Spidey,
and then it caught fire.
who is probably chip leader at this point. Not positive.
I've never felt.
It's okay.
I've never felt so bad and help. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I don't know. She was in the bedroom.
It looks like Amazing Spidey raises. I didn't see the chips thrown there. So he raises to 100. Mr. 300 looks down at ace 9 offsuit, makes the call of the raise. As does the Scorpion Queen. We have a fold from Jurassic Jordan, a call from the Mother of Dragons. We've got 4 players. Oh, now it's over to Kory J all the way. Will be another 50 to make the call. And he does. So we've got 5 players going to the flop. And a pot at 525. The flop comes out 6 of clubs, 3 of hearts, 7 of spades. What do we have on the board here? We have nothing. Ace high right now is in the lead. And that's about it. So we have a ace and 9 versus a queen and 9 and 3 hands that are unknown at the moment to us. Low cards on the table. We have a check from the Mother of Dragons, checking all the way now around to Mr. 300. It checks all the way around as no one got a piece of this. We have a 9 comes out on the turn here. So now 2 of our players catch their top pair of 9. And the kicker is going to take this one here at the moment with an ace of spades being the best kicker. Pots at 525. Actions over to the Mother of Dragons. She does have top pair, leads out with 100. Over to Kory J all the way. All the way to the muck for Kory J. Over to Amazing Spidey. It'll be 100 to make the call. Oh, he does make the call at 100. Over to Mr. 300. Looks down at top pair, top kicker. And he's going to raise it. 275 he puts in there. Over to the Scorpion Queen will be 275 to make the call.
Right? And Jace comes out.
She folds. Now it'll be 175 to make the call from the Mother of Dragons. Again, she has top pair strong kicker.
And then he came back in right between the cornhole boards. I'm like, all right, put the spike away. Went in the garage. We're throwing all of a sudden. Like,
She makes the call. Gets her change there. Over to Amazing Spidey. Also for him will be 175 to make the call. He doesn't. He slings his cards into the muck. We have two players going down to the river here. 7 of hearts. Does not improve any of the hands. They both have top pair with strong kicker. Pot settles in at 1175 as they check this one down.
You're good, buddy. No problem.
And the ace kicker, pair of 9s. Ace kicker takes it. Mr. 300 keeps his dominating play over the Mother of Dragons. If you watched our last tournament number 1, the opening day classic, Mr. 300 dominated the Mother of Dragons many times. And he keeps that going. Our blinds are still at 25 and 50. Our dealer is down the bottom of the board on the bottom right side here. The Scorpion King is our dealer. Small blind is the Austrian Assassin. Big blind is Kory J, a.k.a. All the Way. First act to be Amazing Spidey. He folds, as does Mr. 300, and does the whole top of the board folds. Scorpion Queen folds. Jurassic Jordan folds over to the Mother of Dragons. Looks down at a King Queen suited of spades.
Oh, he's all in. You got time, you do.
Mine's just reload quick.
I do it on my day.
475.
Looked like she called, but now we have an all in for the Scorpion Queen at Scorpion King rather, at 475.
And Patty and Gary will both be there April 5th. Gary's here too.
Our blinds both fold back over to the Mother of Dragons. Once again, she's in a tussle here. She is well ahead at the moment as they both have king. She has the better kicker and she has a flush draw. But they both have suited cards here. Clubs versus spades. He's going to need a 10, straight draw, or runner for clubs. We've got two clubs on the board here. With no more betting, they run out the cards very fast, and the 5th club comes out on the river.
No! Thank you.
Our second hand where the river card comes in. I want to ask you guys, is this a river donkey? He put his money in when he was well behind. Got 3 clubs on the community cards. They get the flush. Takes in a nice pot of 1,025. Blinds have now increased to 50 and 100, which means we're on our second level of our blind level.
And it was like 650 or
Our dealer's Mr. 300 on the top left. The small blind is a Scorpion Queen. Big blind, Jurassic Jordan. First to act will be the Mother of Dragons, who's having a tough go with these heads-up plays.
Like, I don't, do they have, like, LoJack on these?
She folds this time over to the Scorpion King on the bottom right of the board. Oh, we have a little confusion here. Jurassic Jordan was the big blind, but he pre-folded. He's going to get that money in even though he's given up. There he goes. He puts his blind in, but he did fold. We have a fold from the Austrian Assassin. Kory J all the way looks down at a suited ace-jack of diamonds. He raises it to 300. Amazing Spidey folds. It looks like we're going to have a call here from Mr. 300. Looks down at the lovely ladies. Pocket pair of queens. This pot is increasing heavily fast here, and the Scorpion Queen folds. We have 2 players going to the flop. Pocket queens versus ace-jack suited. The flop comes out 2 of spades, 10 of diamonds, jack of clubs. Kory J all the way appears to have flop top pair, not knowing that there's a higher pocket pair there. He also has a backdoor straight draw and a backdoor flush draw. He's going to need 2 cards.
Maybe that number's not for each chip.
Or an ace. Does he need runner or an ace? All right, we have a check from the Scorpion King.
Chip doesn't sound bad, I guess. Like, I mean, I know it's expensive as all hell.
A bet of 350 from all the way. And a quick call from Mr. 300. He's got top pair off the board. Pots up to 1750. A fold from Scorpion King. Oh, the ace comes out on the turn. The ace of clubs. That gives a straight draw, though, however, for A straight draw for Mr. 300. That is a horrible card for Mr. 300, but it does give him some more outs, as now a queen or a king will give him an out here. But he is behind the ace.
Yeah. Essentially make like our own. I started doing it. It was.
I think they were just stickers.
They actually both check this one. Oh, 2 pair for the all the way, and he is going to check it.
I don't like that. I don't know how.
The straight does not come in.
That's gonna be rare on this shit.
Fair enough.
Or like,
Insane.
I don't know, like upload your image for like when you want the size.
How do you-
Like,
how do you do that?
upload rim?
Kory J all the way leads out with 500 with 2 pair aces and jacks.
Yeah, I don't know.
What could Scott think that Kory has here? There's no way he was calling those bets with 7-9.
Sorry.
Even a king-queen suited, I don't think he'd make the call. Well, maybe a king-queen suited of clubs. He could have made the call earlier. You got to put him on an ace
Up 3 with what? 4 minutes.
or a nut flush draw. Those are the only 2 things. If he doesn't have those cards, you're ahead here. He's not likely on the flush draws. There's only 1 club on the flop here, and there are big bets all the way until the turn. He does make the call. Positive 2750, our biggest pot of the night. Kory J shows Mr. 300 that he's got 2 pair, and Mr. 300 throws this one in the gutter as Kory J all the way takes this monster pot. All right, our blinds are still at 50 and 100. Our dealer is a Scorpion King on the bottom right. Small blinds, the Austrian Assassin. Big blinds, our big pot winner from last time. Kory J all the way. First act will be Amazing Spidey on the top, on the left corner.
I forgot there, Sean, if you like block because I feel like that would have been.
He folds, as does Mr. 300. Over to the Scorpion Queen on the top right will be 100 to make the call. She folds over to Jurassic Jordan. He makes the call. Mother Dragons folds. Scorpion King folds and is over to the Austrian Assassin, who makes the call with his Queen Deuce offsuit. And Kory J all the way has a 6-4. He was in the big blind, so he's going to let this one go.
Hot right?
What?
Positive to 300. Here is the flop. It is 4 Queen. Oh my gosh, what a monster flop for our players. Kory J flops trip 4s, while the Austrian Assassin flops 2 pair, top 2 pair, queens and 4s. Oh my gosh, someone's going to lose a lot of money on this one, and both these guys are in the blinds. Hard to put them on any hand. Our action is over to the Austrian Assassin.
Oh, did you?
He leads out with 250. A quick call from Kory J. And a fold from Jurassic Jordan. So we have our monster players, 2 guys up here. Monster hands for both, 2 pair versus a set of 4s. I'm going to ask you guys out there.
What's that?
In Kory J's, would you just call that, or would you raise? I mean, you think you're so strong. You've got to. The call is a good play here. All right, the turn comes out 3 of hearts. That is a miss. All that means is that the Austrian Assassin still has top 2 pair, as he's not worried. Even if his competitor has a 3 in his hand, he is ahead of that. All right, so we have that one misses altogether. The Austrian Assassin will be first. He goes all in. He goes all in.
So when's your birthday?
He goes all in for 975. Makes the quick call. Oh my gosh, he only had 2 cards in the deck that was going to save him, and he gets the queen. We have full houses. Oh my gosh, our second river donkey of the tournament. All right, I got to pause this right here real quick. So we have 2 full houses, queens over 4s and 4s over queens. That is a bad beat for Kory J all the way in terms of the game, especially how it came on the river here for the river donkey. But our game does have a bad beat jackpot. Let's just double check those rules to see if he does comply here. So to get the payout for the bad beat jackpot, you do need to lose with a full house, but it's got to be full house 10s or better. Both your whole cards must play. So just to go over what happened in this last hand here, his full house was 4s over another pair, so it wasn't 10s or better. And even if he did have the 10s there, it wouldn't have played because both his whole cards did not play, as his 6 did not play in this case. So even though it's a bad beat in terms of the river, bad beat in terms of a monster hand losing, it does not meet the criteria for the bad beat jackpot, which means that bad beat jackpot just keeps climbing. And when it hits, we're going to have a very nice payout. Oh my gosh, what a monster hand for a lucky hand there for the Austrian Assassin. All right, blinds are now to 75, 150. This is our third blind level. This is the last blind level of our rebuy window, as we have 20-minute blind levels. We have a rebuy window of the first hour of play. Our dealer is Amazing Spidey on the top left corner. Small blind is Mr. 300. Big blind is the Scorpion Queen. First act to be Jurassic Jordan, who does quickly fold. Over to the Mother of Dragons on the right end of the table. Still surviving after those tough beats early on. She lets this one go, as the Scorpion King, and Austrian Assassin follows suit here. Kory J all the way looks down at a 6-7 suited, and he's going to raise this one up to 250. Amazing Spidey folds over to Mr. 300 to be 250 to make the call. He makes the call again here. Our pot is quickly growing up to 450. Over to the Scorpion Queen, who has a very nice hand herself, as Ace King offsuit. She was already in the big blind for 150, and she is going to announce a raise here. She puts in 600 total. She raises 450 more.
6 total.
I said Kory J raised before that. The blinds are up. No, he made the call. But now it will be 454 more for him to make the call. He is looking down at a suited connector here. And he just lost an awful hand not too long ago. I wonder how much that's going to make an effect here. Also, I believe Alicia is the short stack, so he is tussling with the short stack. That might be part of his equation as well. So he makes the call. Mr. 300 folds. Our pot's up to 1350.
Jack shit.
Here comes the flop. Jack of clubs, 3 of spades, ace of clubs. All black cards on the board. A pair of aces for the Scorpion Queen. We have a backdoor flush draw and a backdoor straight draw for Kory J all the way, but he is well behind with low cards to the top pair on the board.
Blackjack.
Scorpion Queen will lead out. Remember, she raised it to 600 total last time.
Going hard.
She only had 125 behind. She kept that one more bullet, and she's using it now. She's all in. 125 to make the call.
I know you don't.
Kory J is well behind, but it costs nearly nothing to get that 1475 in chips. It only costs about 1 for the quarter.
Oh no! I thought that was gonna be easy. That's so bad. I don't even think I can fold. There's so much in there. Alright, 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Go.
Well, 1 to 7 odds here, so it wasn't the price was just too good. You had to call it. The 4 comes out. He's got a straight draw now. He needs one more card to 5. 5 does not count. Alicia and the Scorpion Queen holds on with her ace high. She was all in. I think we've had all of our all-ins survive so far. That's at least 3 or 4 already. Noah's Amazing Spidey, Scorpion King, and Scorpion Queen have all survived their all-in. All right, we're still at the last blind level in our rebuy window here. Blinds are still at 75, 150. Our dealer is Jurassic Jordan on the top right of the board. Small blinds, the Mother of Dragons. Big blind is Scorpion King. First act will be the Austrian Assassin on the bottom left of the board. He's going to let this one go over to Kory J all the way after a couple tough losses here. Looks down at ace 9, and he's short stacked. He's going to go all in.
4, 6, 8, 25.
He actually got a pretty decent amount considering how many hands he's lost. 825. He's all in for 825. We have a fold from Amazing Spidey, fold from Mr. 300 over to the Scorpion Queen on the top right. She also lets this one go, as does Jurassic Jordan. Now it's over to the Mother of Dragons, who was the small blind. She's going to let this one go, and we have a call all in from the Scorpion King. He has Queen Ace, Queen 8 offsuit. He is less of a stack here than Kory J all the way. He puts his last, well, he was already in for the big blind, but total, or he raises the 525.
675.
All I know is that
So 675 total in front of him. So Kory J is no longer all in. He gets to pull back some of the difference.
Let's go, baby.
Yes, I'm alive.
Let's go, baby.
I
This is a race to buy back. Yes, it is. Deal them up. Let's go.
All right, with this
Ace.
with this rebuy window coming here, they're all trying to position their chip stacks here, either trying to double up or rebuy here. Our flop comes out 3 of hearts, 4 of diamonds, queen of clubs. Oh, we have the Scorpion King. Once again, our all-in player takes the lead here with his top pair. He has to avoid, let's see, what does he have to avoid? He has to avoid just an ace or runner 9 or an ace 9 combo. Or I guess, yeah.
This is horseshit.
Oh, we got a 9. That's part of the combo. So now that gives him more outs. He can get a 9 or an ace. Let's see. Yeah, that's all it's going to take. A 9 or an ace. He's still well behind. Here comes the river.
He's got it.
The river is a 4. Both players have 2 pair. We have 9s and 4s with queens and 4s. My goodness. Scorpion King survives his second all-in of the day. After that tough River Donkey win from Amazing Spidey, he has been doubling up when he puts his chips in the middle since then. It's got to be in pretty good shape.
It's always gear hard.
Kory J only has 150 left in his hand. Our dealer is the Mother Dragons. Small blind Scorpion King. Big blind is Austrian Assassin. First act will be Kory J all the way. I'm going to pause it real here as we talk, as I can hear the table talk here. So he is not committed to play here, but he has the exact amount to make the call. So he was talking out loud. He was going to look at one card. If he liked it, he was going to go in. If he didn't like it, he was going to fold. He looked down and saw an ace of diamonds. He does not know what his second card is. None of us do at this point, obviously. That ace of diamonds is good enough. He's put his last 150 in. He is all in. Amazing Spidey folds. Mr. 300 folds over to the Scorpion Queen, who has an ace herself. Ace Jack offsuit here. She raises a 300 to get the other players out. Jurassic Jordan folds. Mother of Dragons is up next. She folds, as does our small blind, the Scorpion King. The 150 to make the call from the Austrian Assassin, who he himself has an ace as well. So we have 3 players with an ace. We have a main pot here of 525, a side pot of 300. So Kory J is all in. We are still in the rebuy window. He can win up to 525. And the Scorpion Queen and the Austrian Assassin are playing for that last 300 on the other side of the table. All 3 players have an ace. 2 of our 3 players have a monster kicker. All right, let's get to the flop.
I hope Kory wins personally.
I don't. At this point,
Our flop comes out 7, 8, 3, 2 hearts on the board. Everyone misses as they all have their high cards here. So will a bet remove one of these other competitors here? We will see, but Kory J's in regardless.
6 minutes. You can do something with 6 minutes.
Oh, did you pop on that 8?
First act will be the Scorpion. No, actually, sorry, Austrian Assassin. I apologize. They both check it here. We're going to the turn.
Yeah, you're all in.
5 of spades. There's really nothing out there. There's nothing out there, although we don't know what Kory has. He could have a low pair. He could have a filler card here that can give him a straight draw here. You know, if he has a 6 or a 4. So we're not sure what he has, but again, the ace highs are what's taking it right here. Again, we check around to the river here. Kory J is at risk. He is all in. The ace comes out that helps everybody. Everyone now has a pair of aces. These kickers are paramount.
I do.
We have a bet of 300 from the Austrian Assassin. A call from the Scorpion Queen. So they're now playing for 900 on the right side of the table. 525 is still in front of Kory J. They flip over the cards. They all have a pair of aces. Now it's down to the kicker. The Queen kicker is beating the Jack. Now let's see what the mystery card is. Does Kory J all the way up 2 pair?
I don't know what the other card is. Oh, he has 3.
He slowly reveals his second card. He has the king. He has the better kicker. We have a Jack, Queen, King for kickers all in a row. Kory J wins the 525. He is still alive. And the Austrian Assassin takes the remaining 900. Oh my goodness. What a card to unveil. All right, we're still in that 75, 150 blind level. Just a reminder, this is our last blind level of the rebuy window. Our dealer is the Austrian Assassin on the bottom left. Small blind is Kory J all the way on the left end. Big blinds, Amazing Spidey in the left corner. First act will be Mr. 300, who quickly folds over to the Scorpion Queen, who also folds.
Someone take Kory out of his
Now it's over to Jurassic Jordan, who has a suited Ace King of Hearts. Mother of Dragons folds. A call from the Scorpion King. The Austrian Assassin looks down at a pocket pair of 10s, and he's going to raise it to 300.
That's your jam?
3 or 275. Well, it's total 370.
All right, and then we have Kory J going all in here. Oh, where am I at? So it looks like he raises it. We had 525, right? If this just after that. So we're going to say he raises the 525.
Not much there.
Fold from our fold from Amazing Spidey. Back over to Jurassic Jordan.
Here's my free payment.
That's a great hand.
With everybody calling, here's my free payment. 375 leader. Oh.
So Kory J was actually all in for 300. We have a call from Jurassic Jordan, a fold from the Scorpion King, and a call, whoa, rolling chip there, a call from the Austrian Assassin. So,
You're still alive. Oh.
all right, so we have one player's all in here, Kory J all the way. This is becoming a habit for him right now. There's now 1425 in front of him, so not too bad. That'd be a nice triple up right there. The other two players are still live. Jurassic Jordan with a suited Ace King of Hearts, and the Austrian Assassin at 10. Pair of 10s, pardon me. Here comes the flop. We're not sure what Kory J has. It didn't quite get picked up. Flop comes out 5, 7, Queen, 5 of diamonds, Queen of diamonds, and a 7 of spades. There is an overcard to worry our pocket pair of 10s. We got to check around. 3 cards on the turn. 6 of hearts.
Not a deuce. Money's flying.
First act here is Jurassic Jordan. He still has just ace high. No flush draws. He leads out with a bet of 350. The Austrian Assassin has to worry about a queen. That's all he's worried about, or a pocket pair, jacks or higher, of course. He's going to think about this for a little bit. But he is in strong shape. He's got to just avoid a couple cards. He makes the call. Pots of the 21-25, 14-25 in front of all the way. 9 of hearts comes out here. Does not improve anyone's hand. There's not there's a little bit of a straight draw out there, but there's no way you're calling big bets with a, an 8-10, something like that, or a 4-8. I guess all you need is an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we have a check. We check around. We flip them over. The pair of 10s holds on. The ace high was not good enough. But we don't even see what Kory J's cards is. He's going to bust out here, but he will rebuy. He is going to be the donkey. Our first player to rebuy is the donkey, but I was in such a hurry to get his next chip stack in as other players were low stacked approaching our rebuy window closing. So I quickly gave him the wrong bounty disc. He got the Harry Potter bounty disc instead of the donkey one. So even though he does not have the visual indicator that he is our donkey for tournament number 2, rest assured that Kory J will now on be known for the rest of this tournament as Donkey Xote. All right, guys, the game is officially on break after the Austrian Assassin takes down a strong pot of over 2,000 in chips at 21-25, and the rebuy window is now closed. So with one rebuy of Kory J, aka Donkey Xote, and a small rounding up of the chips as we color up, the total chips in play is now up to $15,350 worth of chips. Let's take a look at our remaining players and their chip stacks as we enter the final table. All right, still in the same seats here. In seat 1, we have Gerhard W., the Austrian Assassin, and he is our chip leader at 4,300 and chips. In seat 2, after the rebuy, we have Kory J, aka Donkey Xote, is at 1,250 in chips. Yours truly, Amazing Spidey Michael F., is second in chips with 3,550 in chips, while Mr. 300 Scott H. is holding steady at 1,400 and chips. The Scorpion Queen has 900 in chips, and Jurassic Jordan, after a triple up right as the buzzer hit, he's holding on as our low chip stack at 850 in chips. And the Mother of Dragons, despite the rough hands early on, is holding steady at 1,900 and chips. And the Scorpion King, who doubled up multiple times, is holding on in with 1,200 in chips. All right, guys, I want to thank you guys so very much for all of you guys who made it to the end of another episode of Wingman Poker Presents On the Rail. Don't forget to join us for part number 2 as we see who takes the top honors for Wingman Poker Tournament number 2 of the 2025 season. So please don't forget that you can find all of our episodes on our YouTube channel at wingmanfantasyfootball.com/YouTube. When you head over there, guys, do me the favor. Please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and feel free to leave a comment. We love getting comments. All right, guys. So with that being said, may your cards be live, your pocket aces hold, and we will see you next time.
Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.